What's up, YouTube? I'm just going live so we could talk about it. Misery loves company. Let me tell you. So, we just had this full moon in Aquarius. Energy still booming as ever. Moon was beautiful as ever last night. The things that are coming to fruition, the things that are being illuminated, the clarity that you're getting about the people around you, the miserable people around you. And I can only talk from my experience, so I'm talking from my experience. So yesterday I got some good news, right? I call this guy, I call this guy, and just in my spirit, I detect a little bit of, I don't know what I detect, but I could definitely tell that this person wasn't genuinely happy for me. Like, or maybe, I don't know, my what I got made them think of something of themselves. I don't know, but I just know that the energy wasn't there, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me just bye, bye. Like, no, people. And then they made an argument with me, like really legit made an argument with me because I was like, oh, your energy's blah. And so I'm like, just said that. Then I moved on to like, oh, well, I want to do this for you. This nigga gonna ask me, am I okay? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Is it something wrong because I didn't want to sit here and be miserable and argue with you about your blah energy? And then, okay, so since you want to talk about it, you really want to talk about it. What's wrong with you? Like, you're unhappy. You're unhappy on the inside. Like, you're so unhappy on the inside. I can't do nothing for you. Like, and I'm just thinking this in my head. Like, I can't do nothing for this person. This person can't do nothing for me because they can't even do nothing for themselves when it comes to what they got going on just on the inside, and how it reflects on their outside is they're just like such a nasty individual, and they want to be like, oh, I'm just logical. No, you're a nasty individual because you're nasty on the inside, and you need to work through that and work that on through. And I'm gonna just go ahead and slide and move around because no, like they almost ruined my damn good mood. Like, what the hell? And then got mad because I didn't want to like be mad about them being a hater or whatever they are, like with themselves. Like, let me just move around. And I just like really, of course I got really sad because I really did like this person. Like, I'm over here really sad, not for me, I'm sad for them because I can't make you happy. I can't give you what you don't have. That literally comes from within. And I can't give you that. I cannot stick around for it. I can't stick around to be your welcome mat. I can't stick around for you to drag my fucking congratulatory moments down to nothing. No, I won't allow it. Like, and I had been talking to this person, and we hadn't talked for a couple of weeks, and then they were like, oh, I realized this, XYZ, right? But they're still XYZ. Like, just go somewhere. And then it just reminds me of like the girl that really was at work and was like asking me if I was special ed because I came into work happy every damn day. People will really feel like there's something, or I have experienced people really feeling like there's something wrong just because you're happy and you're not like dwelling on unhappy things, unhappy people, people's unhappy energy not being able to penetrate your orb and aura and get in your field and mess up your day. Like, people really get mad when they can't bring you down to their level, when they really can't wipe the smile off your face. Like, I'm not smiling on my face from the outside, I'm smiling on my face from the inside, because inside of me, what you don't see is what I'm working on, is where I get my joy from, that I'm able to be walk around happy every day. Like, or I'm able to just walk around happy and not allow things to affect me. Like, I've been going through it, like going through a whole lot where I wasn't even smiling every day. Like, and I'm like, this is crazy. I can't live like this. I can't live. I can't not be smiling. Like, I'm a happy person, I'm a happy individual. Like, I'm happy I got my relationship with God. Like, I got a whole relationship with God I'm working on, building myself up. I'm working on my foundational principles. I just learned boundaries and I really understand boundaries. I'm going to celebrate the fact that I understand boundaries. Oh, and now that I understand these boundaries, you really got to go because you done crossed the line. Like, you affected my whole mood out here. Or you're trying to, I really need to get my hair done, you guys. You really trying to affect my whole mood out here. Like, get the, bye, Scoop. Scoop. Just, oh my God, I won't stand for it. Do not allow people, I'm just saying, like, don't allow people to bring you down off your high horse when you know that you have worked and you're working so hard to be on this high horse and to stay on this high horse. And it doesn't mean that you're being a snobby ass individual looking down on people. No, you're just confident with what you got and what you have to offer. Like, I know what I got. I know what I have to offer, and I'm not about to force this love up on you. You ain't, nope, nope, not anymore. I used to like force my love on people. Like, why don't you want this? Nope. What? You don't want it? I'll take it for me. I'll keep it for me. Thank you. Like, and I'll give it to the person who really wants it, who really fucking appreciates it, which is me. And then whoever else comes in that I feel legit deserves my love, like my love, my time, my energy. These are priceless things. These things are priceless. There's no money value to these things, So no, now that I understand everyone shouldn't have access to these things, hell no. Like, any little red flag, bye. I can't work with you because you got to work with yourself. Like, that's something with yourself. Like, people are really out here unhappy in these streets. I mean, like, really out here unhappy in these streets and really want to bring you down to their level because they're unhappy. They're just unhappy. They want someone to really be in their miserable bubble with them. Why would I want to be in your miserable bubble and I'm over here in my happy love bubble? You should want to be in my bubble, not you should want me in your bubble. Like, that's weirdo. Just weird to me. Like, just sad. I pray for these people. I really do, because you just cannot walk around so unhappy. And then the guy got upset because I told him he reminds me of my nephew. Like, my nephew is like a little, I don't know what's wrong with him, because we definitely aren't raising him to be like this. He takes so much joy and pride in dissecting one's happiness until they feel like crap, and like really enjoys that shit. And he's only 13. This dude I'm talking to is 33. I'm like, man, when my nephew gets your age, he's gonna be a fucking master evil manipulator person. I wouldn't even want to talk to him. You don't know what you get yourself into coming into this conversation. Like, and he got so mad. Like, bro, like, maybe it started at that age for him when he was 13. I don't know. Like, all I know is misery loves company, and don't dwell in that company too long. Shit, don't dwell in it at all. If you detect a hint of miserableness, a hint of jealousy, a hint of haterism, like, move on and move around, because I have learned that these people, when your intuition is telling you that this person is just, no, they're not there, they they don't got it for themselves. That's friendships and all. If they don't have it for themselves, they cannot give it to you. Like, I was telling this person about being reciprocated, my energy being reciprocated in relationships, all relationship forms on deck. And then you really sit here and fucking try to take my happy moment and make shit out of it. Like, the fuck? I just told you about the reciprocation, and then I'm sitting up here thinking, like, I feel so bad. Like, I even want to, like, cry a little bit right now, but not for me. Like, for them, because, like, who wants to, like, why do you want to live that way? What are you getting out of living that way? Why, like, what the hell? What the hell? Oh, God. Like, no, I'm going to change my number. Like, I think I'm going to change my number. too many miserable people have access to my number. I don't even want them being able to fucking get a ring in, because then you could possibly penetrate my energy. I'm good. I'm good. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. I hope they learn to love themselves. I hope they learn to accept love, to receive love, to give love wholeheartedly, and that the person they meet, just they're able to be happy with, but with themselves first, you know? Just, oh my God, like, it's just bad. It's just bad out here in these streets with these miserable people. Like, I'm just tired of like being around. I don't understand why I attract so many miserable people. Like, so many miserable people. And then it's like, okay, here I go talking to you, trying to help you figure out your stuff, and you just shitting on it. Choose to shit on it. Or you choose to not take what I'm giving you and make it transmute it so you can transform. Like, I literally had to take this person's fucking shitty energy and transmute it and transform it into some positive shit, which is like, okay, let me just talk about it. So I'm gonna talk about it, because it's just like, I feel so bad for these people. I feel, see, I feel so bad for misery who loves company. People who really take pride in like dragging people down, just dragging people down to their miserable vibration. Like, it's so sad. Watch out for those types of people. Your intuition always gives you inklings about those types of people, and you just really need to watch out. Like, I'm gonna caution you on making friends with those types of people, because really, they're haters. They don't want to see you shine. Starburst is fire. They don't want to see you shine. Actually, what they want to do is take your shine and try and mask their nastiness with your shine, and they can't. They just can't. So, mm I just stopped my whole rant to eat that Starburst, and it was fire. But now it's stuck in my teeth. But anyways, back to the shit I was talking. And then what pisses me off is I called this person. I don't even know why I called this person. Like, as soon as I called them, I'm like, why did I call you? What is the point? What? I don't even understand why I called them. Never fucking again, though. Won't ever call you again. Hell no. Um, just no. Just a whole new path has been made for me, laid for me, and I don't plan on effing this one up with learning these same lessons that I've been learning for the last 10 years. I'm done. I get it. I understand. When it comes to all relationship forms on deck, I understand. I'm done. I'm ready to have what's for me, what's meant for me, so I can continue to be this happy, joyous individual, spreading my love like leprechauns and Lucky Charms. Like, love for everybody. Like, I'm ready for it. You know, I'm ready for the person that's on my level to come into me and just reciprocate what I'm giving, and understanding why that is so beautiful to be able to eat, to genuinely have. Like, I can't even explain how blessed someone is to be able to have the love I give. And yeah, I said it just like that, because you're being blessed when I come into your life and I give you this love. You're being blessed fully from the gods. Okay? Like, yeah, I said it and I mean it, and I'm not taking it back, because that's the type of love I give wholeheartedly and unconditionally. And when I got like mess around and put a condition on my shit, you don't need to be in my bubble. You don't need to be anywhere around me because you ain't ready for this blessing. You ain't ready for this. Like, I just feel so bad for the people that missed out on me, on my love, on my friendship, like, because they were rotten on the inside. And I finally realized that they were rotten on the inside, and I need to move around from this rottenness or it'll start to affect me. Like, y'all, I have been dealing with problems at work since March. I haven't smiled genuinely in a long time since March, April, May, June, July, August. It's been almost 5 whole months. You know how just sad that makes me in my spirit to just, oh my God, like, no, I cannot live like this. No, it's not worth it. No amount of money will ever be worth my foundational joy and happiness that comes from the inside, that my God has given me and has allowed me and has given me, that I'm able to have, that I'm able to accept and understand and receive from God. Like, that is all that He wants from us, is this type of happiness, this type of joy. Why am I going to be like, no, thank you. No, please give it here. I want it all. And why would I allow someone to come and take that from me when I've worked so hard to receive it and to be able to give it, to understand that I'm worthy to receive it? Like, no, I'm not going to let you take it from me. You miserable hater, you. Like, no, I'm talking about all the miserable haters I've come in contact with this last year. Do y'all know I have been working in a whole, like where I work is like cottages. So it's like these little separate houses on this big ass property. I've been working in a whole cottage full of haters, just people that ain't happy. Nobody happy, nobody smiles. They're not happy with their life at home. They're not happy with their life at work. They love to come and bring people down, start shit at work, like, because they're not happy. And I'm like, man, how can you move and operate like this on a daily? Like, oh no, it's not for me. It's not for me. I don't need it. I don't want it. I love being happy, and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm not ever sad. I'm a little sad right now, like, cause I really like that guy, and just, but I can't make him happy. I can't give him what he needs, and I'm glad that it only took me 2.5 months of my life, than like years of my life, to realize like, I I can't be what they need. They can't be what I need. Like, I I can't, well, sorry, it's not that I can't give it to you. You're not open to receiving what I'm giving, but you literally can't give me anything. And I'm glad that I realized that early. Now I can close that cycle, take that into consideration. Okay, more knowledge for me, and move on to the next. Like, because I need to stop attracting these type of, like, my friends said I attract crazy people. I'm like, well, bitch, you trying to say I'm crazy? Maybe a little bit, but I'm not crazy like that. Like, damn, like, whole, I be attracting whole ass narcissists, like real life narcissists, undercover narcissists, mass narcissists, people that don't believe they're narcissists, manipulators. They like to play these mind games. I'm a Libra. Ain't nobody gonna ever be better at playing a mind game than me. So please don't do it. Don't go here with me. And then the dude was like, "Oh, you're belittling me." Hold up, bro. I ain't even got there. We ain't even at that point. Because if I got to get to that point, I'm not going to talk to you, because I ain't got no respect for you no more if I'm going to belittle you. I had to learn that. That was a life lesson I had to learn, when I could sit there and make someone be like, this, Ma. Why would I want to do that? That's nasty. To me, that's me being nasty, to say those types of nasty things to you. Or for me to even like make someone aware of their flaw, I be feeling bad, because I'm like, I don't want to be a hater. I'm not trying to be nasty. Like, do you not recognize this about yourself? Like, you don't realize you a little, I don't know, bro. I don't know, sis. Like, get it together. Like, I don't know. I just don't like to do it. I don't like to say bad things to people anymore. I don't like to get bad news. Like, that's probably why I just like stop reading tarot. That shit could be like, man, you gotta tell people bad stuff, or just let them know, like, look, you the reason. your shit ain't working for you. Like, people don't want to be hearing that. They want to hear just nothing but good. And I'm like, I can't be that. Like, I just genuinely want to be me and genuinely want to be able to help those who are really open to receiving, or those who understand, like those who really understand that when you have been blessed to come across my path and to really be loved by me and cared for, you are being blessed by the Most High, and you need to receive it. Like, God, I'm not trying to boast like that, but like, like, because that is just the love I give, the love I try to give, like, is outside of this world, so don't, you done messed up your own blessing. You took it from yourself because you didn't believe you were worthy. Like, I know what I'm able to give and what I'm capable of, what I do give. And that is priceless. Like, no one will, I don't care what you have or what you think you have. Wait, that does not interest me. How are you feeding my mind, my spirit, and my soul? Like, how are you feeding that? You cannot, if you cannot feed that, then you ain't got it for me. I do like nice things, yes, but I also work so I could buy myself the things that I want and that I like, so I don't have to depend on nobody else or be in a relationship with anyone to do those things for me. And I learned that because I had a damn sugar daddy from the time I was 17 to 22. I had a man, an older man, who owned a business, and I learned a lot. But no, I will never let someone with money control me, or just because they can buy me things and I may not be able to afford myself. Like, I like nice things. I afford those things for myself. I don't need anybody to do that for me. Like, no. I need someone that could feed my mind, my spirit, and my soul. And that could feed and teach me and help me understand God in a way that I don't. Because that's where I'm at in my life. Like, no, I just can't. I can't do it. Like, And like, this person will always tell me, like, oh, like, because I'm not gonna go there. That's private. So, but yeah. Anyways, I just know I was not trying to keep them. You couldn't keep me. You just couldn't keep me. So that is what it is. Again, with the Misery Loves Company. Here I go, just talking shit. Don't let people drag you down because they are down and out. Don't let people rain on your parade because they can't even get their float out of the garage. Like, no. Stay strong, stay confident, and you have the right to be a little cocky as long as you understand humility and how to be humble. If you don't understand that, you will always be humble. And I'm grateful that I could sit here and say all the things I just said, but also say that I am humble to be who I am and be this way. And it took a lot for me to get here. And it's going to take work for me to stay here. And I cannot allow, and neither should you, someone to come in and drag you 10 steps backwards. That's your choice to allow it. It's free will. Free will your ass to be on your high horse all the time. And if anyone comes in trying to take you off of it, move around. Don't allow them. I'm too intuitive. Like, I'm too intuitive. I don't know what's going on with my intuition, but that shit is like boom. Like, it's so heightened right now. It's like keeps growing. Everything I learn, everything I experience, it keeps growing. It doesn't turn off. It just grows more. Like, it just grows more. Like, to deal I'm too intuitive to deal, yo. You need to come correct. If you can't come correct, don't come at all. And like I told my cousin yesterday when we were talking about these haters and backstabbers, either you're going to fall in line or you're going to fall off. And that's just what it is, especially in my life. So just be blessed, you guys. Continue to work hard, continue to work on yourself, and don't allow miserable people to bring you down. Like, just be mindful of the type of how your energy shifts when people are coming into your circumference, after conversations with people, after thinking about people. Be mindful of how your energy is shifting in that moment, because that is telling you, that's an alert about this person, and maybe they don't need to be around you. It's time to end that relationship. It's time to dead it, so you can really be who you are, so you can be working on yourself and be the person back to who you are. Like, you have so much going for yourself. You have so much going for yourself, and you don't even feel what it is that you have going for yourself. You can't even bask in the beautifulness of what it is you have going for yourself, because you got others dragging you down. Get get on board, sis. Let it go, sir. Let it go. Let them go, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Self-sacrificing gets you nowhere. It gets you nowhere. It gets you stuck, and it gets you unhappy and depressed. Stop self-sacrificing. Stop self-sacrificing for people who will not self-sacrifice for you. Stop self-sacrificing, period. It's not getting you nowhere. Like, I don't know who I was telling, this to. I was thinking about like something, like a conversation I have with my mom or something, about self-sacrificing. On Judgment Day, you think you're going to be rewarded for that self-sacrifice? No, you're going to be asked, why did you do that? Why did you not do what's best for you? Okay? So be mindful of that self-sacrifice. And people who think they self-sacrificing in the name of God, be mindful too, because no, you're tempted by and taken away by your own desire of what you want. Okay? The signs are there. The warning signs have been there, and the red flags is bright as hell. This is what you want at this point. This ain't got nothing to do with God. So just be mindful. All right? So yeah, you guys, it's, what is it, Wednesday? It's a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday. Just forget all the haters. Do not cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet. And swine is any and everybody, okay? Pearls are knowledge, energy, the word of God, whatever it is that people know that they need, but they don't want to take heed, and they just do with their little feet. No, don't. Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it, because they'll just take it all. They'll eat it all, and they're greedy, and they'll keep it all for them. Don't do it. Okay? I think I was like talking about that scripture with, oh my God, with the guy that I will never talk to again, most likely. Just, I couldn't imagine. Just like, no. Swine is like the pig is greedy. When you think about swine in its nature, it's greedy. It eats everything, it takes everything, it feeds off its own damn feces and fucking disgustingness. So why would you take your pearls, your love, your energy, your knowledge, and throw it to a person who has that energetic field of a swine? The fuck? No, thank you. Be mindful. All right? Because misery love company, and people is really miserable out here in these streets, y'all. So just be mindful and be aware. All right? All right, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Have a great day. Thank you.